Hello everyone, a very good morning to all of you. Welcome to your grammar class, children. How how are you all? I hope you all are fine and safe at your homes. Today we are going to study grammar. So, in grammar, we are going to start a new chapter, that is chapter number 13, What Happened Before. The name of the chapter is What Happened Before. So before starting your chapter, I would like to explain you about action words, doing words and verbs. Action words, doing words or verb, these all are the same thing. For example, the words that tell what a person, animal or a thing does are called doing words. That means any word that tell us about what a person, an animal or a thing is doing or does are called doing words. See here, what is the cow doing? The cow is drinking water. So here drink is an action verb. What is the mother doing? The mother is cooking food. So cooking, cook is a doing word, or you can say is a verb or an action word. So I'll give you some more examples. Here the boy is eating food. This picture shows that what is the boy doing? The boy is eating food. So here eat is an action verb, is an action word, and or you can say that it is a doing word or verb also. So here what is the boy doing? The boy is eating food. Next example is the children are playing with the ball. What are the children doing? The children are playing. What are the children doing? The children are playing. This shows an action. That means play is an action word, or you can say verb. The next example is the mother is cooking food. Here cook. What is the mother doing? Cooking. So cooking is an action word, or you can say doing word, because it is showing that what is the mother doing. The mother is cooking food, or you can say cook is a verb also. Cook is a verb. So these are the examples of action words, doing words or verb. Look children, here it is written, doing words are also called action words. Yes, doing words are also known as action words. Doing words means something that some words that tell us what a person, an animal or a thing is doing. The same meaning is of action word also. Action means what a person, an animal or a thing is doing, what they are acting. These are the action words. Action words are called verbs. Yes, the other name of action words is verbs. So doing words, action words and verbs, these all are the same thing. Here are some examples of action words, that is verbs. Jumps. What is the boy doing? The boy is jumping. Here jump is an action word, or you can say doing word or verb also. Next is dances. What is the boy doing? The boy is dancing. Here dances is an action word. Here are some more examples. Jumps, plays, dances, read. These all are the action words, children, because these words are showing the action of a particular person. What is the person doing? Now in the chapter, that is chapter number 13, what happened before, what we have to study in this chapter is why do we use ed to doing words. Why do we use ed words. We usually add ed to doing words to show an action that had happened in the past or to show the work that has completed. What we do, we usually add ed to a verb, like smile is a verb. Smile is a verb, and what we have to do, we have to add d to it, then it will become smiled. It will show that this action had already happened in the past. Or for example, enjoy. Enjoy is also a verb. Enjoy is a verb, and what we have to do, we have to add ed to it, then it will become enjoyed. This word also shows that this action had already happened in the past. So we usually add ed to doing words to show an action that happened in the past or to show that the work that is already completed. Here, the example is walk. Walk is a verb, and what we have to do here, we have to add ed to it. Then it will become walked. What it will become? It will become walked. Walked means this action had already happened in the past. This word shows that the action had already happened in the past. Here is the example. The girl walked to the school. The girl walked to the school. That means the girl had already walked. This action had already happened in the past. Next is, here is a girl whose name is Betty. Betty started doing her schoolwork early. Betty started doing her schoolwork early. That means here the verb, the action word is started. That shows that Betty had already started to do her work early. Okay. The next example is Matt cleaned the house after finishing school work. Here clean is a verb which is written in red color, and ed is that we had added to a verb. That means Matt had already cleaned the house after finishing school work. So here is the boy whose name is Matt. He is the boy whose name is Matt. Here are some spelling rules to form an ed verbs. To form some ed verb, we have to follow some spelling rules. So here are some spelling rules also. The first rule is, for the verbs ending with e. This rule is for all the verbs that ends with e. When a doing word means eat, smile, happy, these all are doing words that has already happened in the past and is ending with e, ending with a letter that is e. We only add their d. We don't add ed to that. We have to just add d. That means smile is a verb, smile is a doing word, and what we have to do, we have to add d here. Why we have to add d here, only d here? Because this verb is ending with e. This verb is ending with e. So this is a rule that when a verbs end with e, we only have to add d there. So it will become smiled. Live is also a verb, a doing word. So live is also ending with e. So we have to add only d, then it will become lived. All these words are showing that the action had already happened in the past. Like here is an example, wave, and we have added d here. Why we have added only d here? Because this verb ends with e, so we have to add only d here, then it will become waved. The boy waved at his mother. The boy waved at his mother. The boy had already waved at his mother. That means this action had taken place in the past, had already happened. Next rule is verb ending with consonant, vowel plus consonant. That means if the words end in consonant, there will be a consonant. After that consonant, a vowel must be there. Then again a consonant will be there. What we do in that case, we will double the final consonant and add ed. For example, here stop is a doing word. Okay, here stop is a doing word, and here T is a consonant, O is a vowel, and again P is a consonant. So we use this rule in these types of word, like stop there. Here T is consonant, O is vowel, and P is also consonant. So in that case, what we have to do, we have to double the final consonant. Here you can see green P. That means we have doubled the last consonant, that is P, and then we have added ed to it. Then it will become stopped. What will it become? It will become stopped. Here drop is also a verb, a doing word, and in drop also R is consonant, O is vowel, and P is also consonant. So what we have to do in this also, we have to double the last word, double the last consonant. So then it will become, and we have to add ed to it, then it will become dropped. What it will become? It will become dropped, dropped, dropped. Now plan. Here also L is a consonant, A is vowel, and N is also consonant. So in this case also we have to double the final consonant, and then we have to add ed to it. What we have to add? We have to add ed to it. See, the boy, here is an example. The boy stopped the horse. Here stopped, what we did here, we doubled the last consonant and we have added ed to it. Then it will become stopped. The boy stopped the horse. That means the boy had already stopped the horse. This action had already happened in the past. Okay, this is the example for rule 2. Now rule 3. Verb ending with W, X or Y. In this, what we have to study? We have to study about the verb that is ending with W, X or Y. We do not double the final consonant when the words end in W, X or Y. Here, look, here is the example that fix. F is consonant, I is vowel, and X is also consonant, but we do not double the last letter. What is the reason behind this? The reason is, according to this rule, that when a verbs end with W, X or Y, we do not double the final consonant. We just add ed to it. have to add ed to it, then it will become fixed. Enjoy, last word is y, so what we have to do, we have to add only ed to it, then it will become enjoyed. Snow is here, the last alphabet is w, so we do not have to double to the last letter, we just have to add ed to it, and then it will become snowed. This is the third rule of spelling rule of ed verb. Okay, here is the example. Wait a minute. Here is the example. The children enjoyed the party. Here enjoyed is a verb, so the children enjoyed the party. They had already enjoyed the party very much. This action had happened in the past, so this was the example. The children enjoyed the party. Okay. Verb ending with consonant plus vowel plus L. Verb ending with consonant plus vowel plus L. So what we have to do in this types of sentence, or in this type of verb, what we have to do is, if a word ends in consonant, vowel and then L, we normally double the final L. What we have to do, we have to double the final consonant, that is L. So here, and then we have to add ed to it. Here it is written travel. What it is written? Travel. T-R-A-V-E-L, travel. Here is the last word L. The last word is L. Then V is a consonant. E is a vowel. That means this word suits in this type of situation. Now traveled is written here. What we did, we have to add double the last letter, that is L. We have to double it, and then what we have to do, we have to add ed to it. What we have to do, we have to add ed to it, then it will become traveled. Marvel, M-A-R-V-E-L. Here also what we did, we doubled the last L and we have added ed to it. Then it will become marveled. M-A-R-V-E-L-L-E-D, marveled. Here, this is a question from your book. Add ed to these doing words and say them aloud. These are the doing words like cook, walk, kick, jump, pull, comb, laugh, peep. These all are doing words, and what we have to add? We have to add ed to it. Just we have to add ed to it. Now start our exercise. Cook is written here. What we have to do? We have to add ed to it. Then it will become cooked. And you have to say them aloud too. C-O-O-K-E-D, cooked. Repeat after me. C-O-O-K-E-D, cooked. Walk is written in question number 2. And what we have to do? We have to add ed to it. Then it will become walked. W-A-L-K-E-D. W-A-L-K-E-D, walked. Now here it is written kick. What we have to do? We have to add ed to it. Kicked. K-I-C-K-E-D, kicked. Jump. J-U-M-P, jump. Then ed. We have to add ed here. Jumped. J-U-M-P-E-D, jumped. P-U-L-L, pull. And what we have to do? We have to add ed to it. Pulled. P-U-L-L-E-D, pulled. Comb is here, and what we have to do? We have to add ed to it. Combed. C-O-M-B-E-D, combed. Laugh is written here. we have added ed to it, then it will become laughed, 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 laughed. Peep, peep is also written here, p double e peep, p double e p, p double e p, ed, peeped, peeped. Then brush, 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 ed, brushed, brushed, brushed. Push, pushed, 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 pushed. Watch is in number 11. Watch, ed, watched, watched, watched. Talk is there, and what we have to do, we have to add ed here. Talked, talked, talked. Wash is written in number 13, and we have to add ed to it. It will become washed, 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 washed. Paint is written here, painted, 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 painted. Now water is written here, and we have to add ed to it. Watered, watered, watered. Roll is written here, and we have to add ed to it. Rolled, rolled, rolled. Okay, all these words are showing that all the action, all the words are showing that if we use these words in a sentence, then it will show that the action had happened in the past, that had already happened in the past. Now come to question number B. What we have to do in question number B? We have to match each doing word with the correct picture and complete the sentence. What we have to do? We have to match the correct picture and we have to complete the sentence also. So number 1 is pushed. Number 1 is pushed. So you have to match pushed with this boy, because this boy pushed the heavy trolley. This boy pushed the heavy trolley. Pulled, match pulled with these two children, because here the boy pulled her sister's hair. The boy pulled her sister's hair. Mixed, match mixed with this girl, because this girl mixed the batter. This girl mixed the batter. Combed, the boy combed his hair. The boy combed his hair. Entered, the boy entered inside. The boy entered inside. Washed, here two boys are there and they washed the car. They washed the car. In this way you have to match doing words with a proper picture. So now come to fill in the blanks. I dash my hair in the morning. What we do in every morning? We combed our hair. C-O-M-B-E-D. Combed hair, our hair. I combed my hair in the morning. Lalit. Question number B is Lalit dashed the car with his father. Lalit washed the car with his father. W-A-S-H-E-D. Washed. Lalit washed the car with his father. Number C is he dashed the heavy trolley. He pushed the heavy trolley. Pushed the heavy trolley. Number 4 is Ravi is a bad boy. Why he is a bad boy? Because he pulled his sister's hair. He pulled his sister's hair. P-U-L-L-E-D. You have to write pulled here. She dashed flour and eggs. What she did? She mixed flour and egg. M-I-X-E-D. Mixed. She mixed flour and eggs. So in this way you have to complete all the sentence with by using proper verbs, by using proper doing word. Okay, one more question is there, that he dashed the room. He dashed the room. He entered the room. E-N-T-E-R-E-D. He entered the room. He entered the room. So now your exercise is completed, and please children, go through this video as many time as you want, because this will help you to understand what is doing word, or about verbs, or about your chapter, that is chapter number 13, what happened before. So go through this video, and thank you everyone. Have a nice day. Thank you so much.